Welcome to the 2021 NAIA Men's Basketball Championship Selection Show. I'm Brad Seigan, Director of Athletics Communications, and we are here live at the NAIA National Office in downtown Kansas City. In just a few moments, we will reveal all the qualifiers for the 83rd Annual NAIA Men's Basketball National Championship, set to begin on March 12th at opening round sites throughout the nation. The winners of each opening round pod will descend on Kansas City beginning on March 18th at historic Municipal Auditorium. 48 teams will begin their journey to Kansas City, where we will crown the winner on March 23rd. The march to the NAIA national title begins now. There are two primary ways that a team can qualify for the national championship field: by receiving either an automatic bid or an at-large bid into the tournament. The number of teams in each league that have participated determines the number of automatic bids in each conference. Leagues that started with 10 or more schools received 2 automatic berths, while conferences that started with less than 10 institutions received 1. If a conference started with more than 15 schools, they received 3 automatic berths. This year, due to COVID, each conference was allowed a drop of up to 3 schools from where they started in order to keep their original auto berth total, while any conference that started with 1 berth was guaranteed to keep it. In 2021, no team may qualify with less than 10 regular season games played unless they are the conference tournament champion. Automatic bids are determined by each conference and can include conference regular season champions, regular season runners-up, tournament champions, tournament runners-up, or a team selected by the conference in absence of a conference tournament, depending on the league. The remaining berths not occupied by an automatic berth are determined by the NAIA Men's Basketball Selection Committee, comprised of NAIA head coaches and administrators from around the country. When we come back, we'll reveal the opening round brackets right after this. Welcome back to the 2021 Men's Basketball Selection Show. Let's get started in Alexandria Bracket A in Alexandria, Louisiana, where the number 2 seed will be the Tornadoes of Talladega. Dega earned an at-large berth out of the Gulf Coast Conference with an overall record of 24-3. They will face the Generals of LSU Alexandria. The Generals also earned an at-large berth out of the Red River with an overall record of 16-4. The winner of that game will take on the Wolfpack of Loyola. The Wolfpack snagged an at-large berth out of the Southern States and earned a bye to the championship game. Let's move to Alexandria Bracket B and the number 2 seed, the Patriots of University of the Cumberlands. The Patriots grabbed an at-large berth with an overall record of 17-9. They will play the Gold Rush of Xavier University of Louisiana. The Gold Rush were the tournament champions in the Gulf Coast with an overall record of 13-4. The winner will square off with the Lions of Sagu. The Lions were the Sooner regular season champions with an overall record of 10-2. In Crestview Hills Bracket A in Crestview Hills, Kentucky, the number 2 seed will be the Warriors of Rochester. The Warriors were the regular season champions in the Wolverine Hoosier with an overall record of 13-3. They will match up against the Golden Bears of West Virginia Tech. The Golden Bears were the River States tournament champions with an overall record of 12-6. The winner will move on to face the Bears of Shawnee State. The Bears were the overall regular season and tournament champions of the Mid-South Conference with an overall record of 26-2. Crestview Hills Bracket B will feature the number 2 seeded Saints of Thomas More. The Saints were the Mid-South Tournament runners-up with an overall record of 16-9. They will take on the Bulldogs of Union. The Bulldogs were the champions of the AAC tournament. The winner will advance to face the Mustangs of Morningside. The Mustangs were the champions of the GPAC regular season and finished with an overall record of 20-5. Moving to Lewiston Bracket A in Lewiston, Idaho, the number 2 seed will be the Lions of Vanguard. The Lions clinched the West Division of the Golden State Athletic Conference. They will face the Redhawks of Benedictine Mesa. The Redhawks earned their berth as the champions of the CalPAC tournament. The winner will square off against the host, the Warriors of Lewis-Clark State. The Warriors were the winners of the Cascade Championship Series auto berth with an overall record of 18-1. In Lewiston Bracket B, the Fighting Saints of Carroll College are in with an at-large berth out of the Frontier and an overall record of 17-7. They will take on the number 3 seeded Bobcats of the College of the Ozarks. The Bobcats earn an automatic berth out of the AII. The winner will advance to play the Firestorm of Arizona Christian. The Firestorm earned an auto berth from the Golden State Athletic Conference as the East Division champions. At Marion Bracket A in Marion, Indiana, the number 2 seed will be the Tigers of Olivet Nazarene. The Tigers earned an auto berth out of the Chicagoland with an overall record of 15-4. They will play the Warriors of Indiana Tech. The Warriors were the champions of the Wolverine Hoosier tournament with an overall record of 21-8. The winner will match up against the Knights of Marion. The Knights were the winners of the Crossroads League tournament with an overall record of 22-4. In Marion Bracket B, the Titans of IU South Bend will kick things off in the opening round tilt. The Titans were the champions of the Chicagoland tournament with an overall record of 6-0. They will play the Red Storm of Rio Grande. The Red Storm were the River States tournament runner-up with an overall record of 16-9. The winner will advance to take on the Wildcats of Indiana Wesleyan. The Wildcats were the regular season champions in the Crossroads League with an overall record of 29-2. Let's take a short break for a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll look at the remaining 8 brackets.
We were true to the game before there was a game. Loyal to the ball before there were buckets. When Spalding created our first basketball in 1894, we didn't follow the competition. We set the standard. And we never stopped innovating, improving, adapting to meet the changing needs of the player and the game. We didn't make the rules. We made the ball.
Moving now to Montgomery Bracket A in Montgomery, Alabama, where the number 2 seed will be the Tigers of Georgetown. The Tigers earned an at-large berth to the field out of the Mid-South with an overall record of 16-7. They will face the Seahawks of Kaiser. The Seahawks were the champions of the Sun Conference tournament with an overall record of 20-9. The winner of that game will take on the Tigers of Stillman. The Tigers were the runner-up in the Southern States Conference tournament with an overall record of 16-3. In Montgomery Bracket B, the number 2 seed will feature the Royals of Warner. The Royals were the regular season champions of the Sun Conference with an overall record of 18-6. They will play the Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan. The Bulldogs earned an auto berth out of the AAC with an overall record of 16-8. The winner will face the Eagles of Faulkner. The Eagles were the regular season champions of the Southern States with an overall record of 25-2. In Omaha Bracket A, the Eagles of Texas A&M Texarkana will take to the court as the number 2 seed. The Eagles earned an at-large berth with an overall record of 11-3. They will face the Pilots of Bethel. The Pilots also earned an at-large berth with an overall record of 20-10. The winner will place the Argos of Providence. The Argos were the champions of the Frontier tournament with an overall record of 17-2. Omaha Bracket B will open with the number 2 seeded Jimmies of Jamestown. The Jimmies snagged an at-large berth out of the GPAC with an overall record of 19-8. They will square off with the number 3 seeded Bruins of Bellevue. The Bruins were the tournament champions of the North Star with an overall record of 20-13. The winner will match up against the number 1 seed, the Pilots of LSU Shreveport. The Pilots were the tournament champions of the Red River with an overall record of 16-1. In Park City Bracket A in Park City, Kansas, the Eagles of Oklahoma Wesleyan are the number 2 seed as the KCAC tournament number 2 seed. They will play the Pirates of Park University. The Pirates earned the host berth out of the Heart with an overall record of 14-7. The winner will move on to face the Drovers of the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. The Drovers were the champions of the Sooner tournament with an overall record of 17-2. Park City Bracket B will feature the number 2 seeded Evangels of Mid-America Christian. The Evangels earned an at-large berth out of the Sooner with an overall record of 11-4. They will play the Saints of Holy Cross. The Saints were the regular season runner-up in the Chicagoland with an overall record of 13-6. The winner will advance to take on the Statesmen of William Penn. The Statesmen were both the regular season and tournament champions in the Heart with an overall record of 24-1. With just 6 teams left to announce, we'll head to Wichita Bracket A and the number 2 seeded Ravens of Benedictine. The Ravens were the regular season runner-up in the Heart with an overall record of 20-6. They will face the Mustangs of Central Baptist. The Mustangs earned an auto berth out of the AMC as the tournament champions. The winner will move on to play the Cougars of St. Francis. The Cougars earned an at-large berth out of the Crossroads League with an overall record of 24-8. With just one more bracket, we'll take a look at Wichita Bracket B, which will feature the Threshers of Bethel. The Threshers were the regular season champions in the KCAC with an overall record of 19-6. They will face the Tigers of Voorhees. The Tigers earned their automatic berth as the champions of the AII tournament. The winner will advance for a showdown with the Red Raiders of Northwestern. The Red Raiders were the winners of the GPAC tournament with an overall record of 23-5. Let's take one more look at the championship field. The 83rd annual NAIA Men's Basketball National Championship gets started on March 12th at opening round sites throughout the nation. The final site in Kansas City, Missouri will tip off on March 18th. Catch all of the action on the NAIA network and the championship on ESPN3. Also, for real-time updates on your favorite teams, make sure to download the Experience NAIA Championships app, now available for Apple and Android devices. Thanks for watching, and good luck to all of our qualifiers!